The only one that I won't hunt anymore is the one where the guy shot.
Yeah.
The guy come out on his porch, shot in the air. I was like, nope.
Well,
that one's done.
we think it was in the air. I don't know. He come out and he's calling and.
We didn't mess around. We got the call and got the heck out.
Yeah, right in the middle of a house sequence, boy. Boom! We all looked at each other like, what the heck? And I mean, it was close. And we're live.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to episode 7 of the Alpha Outside podcast. Today I brought on Derek Sevier, Patrick Kelly of Sun Up Boyz. Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah. We've been looking forward to it.
I have a good time. Talk about some stuff here. Main topic I want to talk about is hunter etiquette. We'll get into that, but a little bit before that, I'd like to hear a little bit about you guys. Maybe how you come up with, how you started coyote hunting, how long you've been doing it. You know, maybe talk about ricks. You guys use a lot of ricks. They've been liking your posts and stuff. I see that on the
Yeah, we noticed that here too lately.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So
yeah, it was a big the day I seen it, I was like, I texted the guys a screenshot. I was like, Rick's is liking our stuff, dude. Like, and everybody's like, yeah, let's go. So that was a big jump for us to get that attention. So we're hoping to keep the momentum going.
yeah, absolutely. Yep. So you got a Instagram page, YouTube.
We got Instagram, Facebook, and then just got the YouTube page started. Working on getting some content posted to that as we get it rolled out.
Well, you've entered a lot of the alpha games, and you've placed
Every
all
one
of
of them.
Every one of them?
Yep, we've been in every one this year.
You've placed in
3.
several.
Yeah, last 3, I think.
The last one,
The last one we won.
We won
a
it.
good one.
And the grind, we was a pound out of first. So, and we we haven't told nobody, but we had an opportunity Sunday morning at daylight. We walked up into a field, me and Jay, Hilton, another one of our members there, and walked up in the field onto 2 of them sitting in the field. By that time, we couldn't get to them, obviously, because they seen us with about 300 yards, and we took a couple chip shots at them, and it got away from us, but that could have been the one. So they've been a lot of fun, that's for sure. I mean, we look forward to them every time the one's over. We're all like, wonder when Chad's having the next one.
Yeah, I like them. I like the grind too. I like how it was a week long. It made it nice. You could break it up, skip a day. You know what I mean? It was nice where you could have split up too. You know, took some pressure off, especially working and stuff.
And that last one, you guys killed 4 to win it, but it didn't happen until like the last 15 minutes, right?
Yeah, we got our 4th one with we knocked it down with 15 minutes to go and had 280 yards to cover both ways to get it there and get it back.
Uphill, across a creek.
Yeah. Straight uphill too.
Yeah.
It was up there.
Yeah, I heard you cussing that creek in the video.
It was bad.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, we'll get to that story here in a little bit because it's a very funny story from start to finish, to say the least.
Yeah.
All for the win, though, right? Anything, whatever it takes.
It's a good thing he went and got it, because I would probably still be trying to get up there.
Yeah.
I'd have died. There's no way.
Yeah.
I'd have drowned in the creek. It'd have been over my head.
It was up to my knees.
So how long have you guys been coyote hunting total?
As a group,
Probably
a little over a year, almost
10
about a
months?
year.
Yeah, probably
about a year.
yeah.
About this time last year.
And who headed you two headed up?
So, no. Actually, Pat, Chase, and another one of our members, Tristan.
Yeah.
There's seven of us total.
Yeah, because you have a 2.0.
Yeah.
We just added 8. Joe Rogers.
So okay, yeah. So now we got solid 8 guys that we can. I mean, really, we can. We did it that way just so we could split it. You know, if he's got something, Pat's got something going on that weekend, I can't hunt or something one weekend. We got 2 guys out, or even if 4 of us can't hunt, we can still get our name entered into something and represent our name. But it started with those 3 guys, and And then I got invited with Tristan we deer hunted together in Missouri one year, and we run around with the same crew of guys there. And he invited me to go with them one night, and then that's when I met those guys, and it's just been pedal to the metal ever since.
Wide open since.
I mean, me and Pat meeting each other's we're like two peas in a pod. I mean, we think the same.
It helps when you hunt together all the time too. The four guys, everyone knows what everyone's doing. It's just like a system, and it makes it nice.
Definitely makes it more fun.
Success. I mean, obviously, the more successful you are doing it, the more fun it is. Even on nights that we don't do real well, we take it as a learning experience and learn from it, and never stop talking about it. It's kind of a curse, but I like it. I love it actually.
It's funny how like the name come about too. Is going down towards Bell Meadows, down Chickenden Hill, and we were talking, and it was like 3 or 4 times in a row we kept saying let's try to be home by 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and we was like, we ought to just name ourselves the Sun Up Boys, because every time we hunt, we watch the sun come up.
It's just,
and then I was like, it just stuck. It was a joke, and then now the name stuck.
Yeah, I remember that. It's definitely got a nice ring to it, that's for sure.
I agree. In this podcast, I like to go into a topic that needs to be talked about. I just wrote a blog on my website, and hunter etiquette. I like to talk about, land permissions, what you guys do when you contact the landowner, you keep in touch with him and stuff like that. So how do you go about getting land?
We have, obviously, you got the same style as a lot of guys, door knocking. We've done our fair share of that. Word of mouth of knowing people, and getting permission that way. And then I also took up the role of I typed up a letter professionally, right, and just explaining who we were, what our intent was, and what we were willing to help with, and what we were looking for. And we made business cards and stapled them to the car or to that sheet, that page or that letter, and then mail them to a lot of people. And then we've gotten responses, yeses. We've got a lot of yeses, and then you obviously get those ones that are no's, or the simple, hey, I already got guys here, and we automatically just kind of marked out like, okay, that's fine. If anything changes, you got my contact information. Reach back out if that falls through and you need someone else to come in and help you.
Business cards
was a big. I think that helps you look a lot more professional in presenting your approach.
So when you get these properties, and you keep in contact with the landowners, or only if they ask, or you let them know how many you shot throughout the year?
Yeah.
Yep, we send pictures to every one of them
if they want us to.
Right. Which a lot of them do. I mean, they want to know that you're in there doing what they're letting you do, and a big thing is respecting their wishes, respecting their land like it is yours. I mean, that's how I was raised. You treat someone how you want to be treated, and I take that to heart when it comes to being on someone else's land. It's allowing you to be in there and enjoying your hobby on their piece of property for literally nothing. We talk to our landowners quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm always in contact, and what I try to do right off the rip is ask them, obviously for permission, written permission, and whether they want us to let them know, or are we good to go at any time? You know what I mean? Talk to them how we can get into the property, where to park, where not to go. And, another thing people probably overlook is, do you have pets? You don't want to be out there call dogs in on accident. I mean, our thermals now better than they used to be, but still would be a bad mistake, easy way to lose a spot. So just stuff like that. Like he said, respect. Like treat it better than if it was yours. You know, don't leave trash. Don't tear the yards up. So, I mean, pretty simple if you have common courtesy, really. I think, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's tough to let everybody know, especially the way we hunt, dude. We'll hunt on one side of the county, and you let 3 or 4 people over there know you're coming. Well, it's dead over there, so you boogie across to the other side of the county, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So that's why I try to talk to the people and get that permission of anytime you want, you know, just without tearing up stuff and messing up the property, I guess. You'd be surprised at how many people are excited when you send them pictures of a coyote.
Yeah.
They get pumped about it just as much as we do, really. Mm-hmm. Especially off the farms. Like, we got a couple spots like goat farms and stuff. Those guys really appreciate that.
Yeah. How many counties in the state of West Virginia are you in? Do you know?
Dude. Several. 5 or 6 at least,
yeah.
I would imagine. Harrison predominantly. But
you guys pin all those on a
we got a color code for each guy in our group for, you know, coyote head, color code, whose property it is, who got the permission on Onyx, and then we share it with all, and it's 8 of us now. But
yeah, mine is predominantly, my Onyx accounts predominantly the one that we run, that I keep track of everybody's accesses to, and then also, like, just so that I'm not sending the same landowner multiple letters, I mark them on there with a purple X that, like, okay, this is my indicator saying that we've already sent this landowner. So my map in West Virginia is loaded with exit or waypoints. So, but it helps. And I used to, I don't know, did you guys ever do that before I got in there?
As far as sharing?
As far as keeping track of, I mean, Tristan's always like, I got this, I got that. And
yeah.
It's like, but of course, it helps keep in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
It's a quick reference saying, oh, well, we're right here. Boom, we can catch these, you know, let's go catch these 2 spots right here.
Yeah.
I mean, we did that.
Yeah, we did. We shared it. I think it's more organized now with the color coding and everything like we do.
And Tristan Halipsky and then Joe Loretta's another one with us, and Chase Gray. That's what's so unique about our group is we all have our own vast access to other properties.
Yep.
And it just gives us so much more opportunities as far as, you know.
We just never stop asking.
Yeah. Yeah, we still, even, I mean, too much is no such thing. I mean, there's no such thing as too much when it comes to that, especially as ate up as we are with it. I mean, I'd hunt I'm like Pat, I loved the grind, and I mean, I hunted my rear end off that week. Me and Jay hunted every single night but 2 nights together, whether it be 2 or 3, 4 sets a night, or shoot, I think we hunted 4 or 5 nights that week all night. Like we hunted our rear ends off. I mean, we went at it, and it was honestly a lot of fun. But it helps when you have that opportunity or those opportunities of that much land to access it, right? And we've done really well. We haven't lost any.
We haven't lost any.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. The only one that I won't hunt anymore is the one where the guy shot.
Yeah.
Guy come out on his porch, shot in the air. I was like, nope.
Well,
one's done.
We think it was in the air.
Yeah, we're not sure.
He come out and he's calling and.
Was it? We didn't
right in the middle. Right in the middle. Yeah, right in the middle of a house sequence. Boy, boom! We all looked at each other like, "What the heck?" And I mean, it was close.
Then he started coming down the road on his truck.
We kind of stood there for about 15 minutes, and like
chest.
looking around. And
was it the landowner? Or was it
no? That's the thing. It's not even the guy that owns the land. It's just a person that lives up the same road. But the field we hunt is adjacent from his house. But if you get there, I think it was a little later in the morning, so we probably messed up there. That was kind of on us.
Yeah,
a little bit.
We probably woke him up, which we're very, not just necessarily, hunter etiquette, but landowner and neighbor etiquette. I do not like setting up next to people's houses and calling at midnight, even at 11 o'clock. But let alone like we call ourselves the Sun Up Boys. We're out till the sun comes up. So we're out till daylight, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
There's been some times where we watched it come up and then it kept going too
Yeah.
until 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
On the good nights.
So
good mornings.
We try to respect not just the landowner but also the neighbors.
Yeah, absolutely.
So last thing we want is how many landowners do you know that get you property access from a neighbor because they're landowners? They know each other. The last thing you need is the neighbor coming over and saying, "Hey, so and so, these guys is up here calling in my yard, woke me up." So
yeah, that'll get you kicked off.
Yeah, we don't. We try not to cause any riffles with anybody as far as etiquette wise with in the area.
There's always going to be someone that act
right.
like that too, though.
You have that happen sometimes, but we do our best to avoid that.
Yep. You guys ever run into anybody else at night?
Oh yeah. So
we actually have some properties that I would say we share with other groups, which I don't know how well they do. We don't necessarily talk to them, but I know that on those same properties, I know we kill dogs because I see it. And I haven't really noticed it being any harder for us to call them in. And it may just be the right time, right place, opportunity. But we have a handful of places that I know that other groups of guys have access to as well.
Yeah. And it's getting more and more, everybody's starting to get into a thermal now. So it's getting even more and more properties are getting, double hunted or even triple hunted.
Yeah, predator hunting's definitely on the rise. It's definitely on the rise as far as people getting into it.
We ran into a situation. It was in a grind too, wasn't it? When we was on chases, wasn't it?
No,
in a grind?
it was a grind. It was alpha. It was alpha 1.
Or yeah. That's what I meant. No, I didn't mean to say the grind. And we heard that someone was going to be hunting in a property that we have permission that we planned on hunting. But we could hunt a property that one of the guys in our group owns. So
that actually borders
it comes
up against
right
it.
Up to it. So we were like, whatever, we'll go on this side of the hill,
knowing that kid was going to be in there, and
but we didn't know when.
Yeah, we didn't know what time. The landowner had let the boy that had the access to it, Chase, know that hey, Chase texted him, say, hey, we're going to be out. Which that's a guy that he's a guy that doesn't require us to check in with him. It was just out of respect of letting them know. I don't even know why Chase did it that night. To be honest with you, probably because we pushed him to. But
yeah,
he let him know, hey, we're going to be hunting tonight. He said, well, I let my son's. There's a son's friend, wasn't it?
Chase usually lets all those people know that he has.
Yeah, but that specific landowner doesn't require
not so much.
But he told him that someone else was going to be up in there, and we was like, okay. I mean, we got plenty of places we can go catch and have a good night on without, pushing someone else around or causing any grief.
We get up on there and set the call up on our stand. We walk back, set up, give it a minute to calm down, and
I don't even think I was all the way back yet.
Was it 500-600 yards away? Probably.
I walked out to set the call up, and it was on my way back.
Yeah, boom, what's up, Hal?
And Hal started.
All three of us, 4 of us. There's boom, what's up, Hal?
We just turned and was like,
we would have ran right into each other. And it's a long walk from that stand where you park to where you hunt. So if we'd have been there, we'd have pulled in. I mean, we'd have probably seen his vehicle, but that would have sucked to walk all the way out there.
We all looked at each other and was like, yep, that's boom, what's up?
Yeah.
We know that sound.
You don't know who all's hunting the properties, so. We were talking about on the way over, it's hard enough to contact all your property owners to let them know, which we try to do, but getting a hold of, if you know people that are hunting it that's not in your group, maybe talk to them too, just so you're not doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Something to think about. Hey, gate open, gate closed thing too is something to think about. When you pull in, if they've got gates, you need to ask them.
Yep. If they're open, you leave them open.
Well, that's the standard rule of thumb, yeah. But I've also thought when I'm in there, when I leave, maybe someone was in there and left it open, and then we go in and leave. So I don't know. That's probably something you should ask them.
Unless the landowner has specified to us, hey, I left the gate open for you, just leave it open. Or, hey, when you leave out, shut that gate that you pulled through. I mean, you know me. I grew up on my dad's farm. The gates are always closed.
Well, there's no point in having a gate if you leave it open. That's my opinion. But
you don't know what kind of livestock they have in there, and most of our farms are some sort of livestock, whether it be goats, sheep, cattle.
Well, who they gonna blame too? You go in, leave the gate wide, or they left the gate wide open. They're not gonna blame themselves.
Right.
Them guys are in there coyote hunting.
Left my stuff open.
Gate out.
Now I'm chasing my cattle all around the neighborhood. You can talk about that. Your story about someone doing you wrong. I mean, obviously don't use any names, but
we talking like
taking a guy out, showing him the ropes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You catching my drift?
Yeah, I got you. So got started. Started hunting. The problem I had was the only person I hunted with for a long time, a year almost, was my cousin, because I didn't know anybody I was friends with had thermals. Tristan had a thermal the whole time. I didn't even know that. So I'm looking for people to hunt. Well, I find somebody, and we go out. I'm showing them all these spots. Telling them not to come in here without me, because that's also another reason Sun Up Boyz was started, was because we all agreed to not hunt, or tell each other when we do hunt the spots. That way we're not going in and double hunting spots, yada, yada, yada. And it all started, he'd go with me a couple times. Well, then next thing I know, he's doubling back with other people on the properties that I got permission. He don't even got permission on half of them. Doubling back, hunting without me, which, whatever. It's water under the bridge. Don't care. But at the same time, that's definitely something that will put a bad taste. That'll get not only you and whoever you're with kicked off, but the guy that got permission kicked off too, because what are they going to say? Well, Pat Kelly got me in here.
They're not going to let anybody else in there either, right? Because we've dealt with
that bridge. Yeah,
people telling us no because they've
they've
had that happen.
And not only that, dude, talk about us, in a not
negative way,
whatever.
So if you want to gear up for the next hunt, visit the website at www.alphaoutside.com and let's get you set up with the best thermal optics out there.